it's me again, and today I'm gonna read Diary of a Wimpy Kid. September, Tuesday. First of all, let me get something straight. This is a journal, not a diary. I know what it says on the cover, but when Mom went out to buy this thing, I specially told her to get one that didn't say diary on it. Great! All I need is for some jerk to catch me carrying this book around and get the wrong idea. See! Punch. The other thing I want to clear up right away is that this was Mom's idea, not mine. But if she thinks I'm going to write down my feelings in here or whenever, she's crazy. So just don't expect me to be all dear diary this and dear diary that. The only reason I agreed to do this at all is because I figure later on when I'm rich and famous, I have better things to do than answer people's stupid questions all day long. So this book is gonna come in handy. Gregory, tell us about your childhood. Were you always so smart and handsome? Flash. Here's my journal. Now shoo shoo. Like I said, I'll be famous one day, but for now, I'm stuck in middle school with a bunch of morons. Let me just say for the record that I think middle school is the dumbest idea ever invited. You've got kids like me who haven't hit their growth spurt yet mix, and with these gorillas who need to shave twice a day. Out of my way, runts. Out of my way, runts. Louder. And then they wonder why bullying is such a big problem in middle school. If I was up to me, grade levels would be based on height, not age. But then again, I guess that would mean kids like Chira Gupta would still be in the first grade. Today is the first day of school, and right now, we're just waiting around for the teacher to hurry up and finish the seating chart. So I figure I might as well write in this book to pass the time. By the way, let me give you some good advice. On the first day of school, you got to be real careful where you sit. You walk into the classroom and just plunk your stuff down on any old desk, and the next thing, you know the teacher is saying, I hope you all like where you're sitting because there are your permanent seats. Don't step on! Yeah. So in this class, I got stuck with Chris Hosey in front of me. And Lionel James, in this class, I got stuck with Chris Hosey in front of me and Lionel James at the back of me. Jason Brill came in late and almost sat to my right. But luckily I stopped that from happening at the last second. Is this seat taken? Yes. See. Next period, I should just sit in the middle of a bunch of hot girls as soon as I step in the room. But I guess if I do that, it just proves I didn't learn anything from last year. Greg, will you please pass this note to Shelley? Why, certainly. Hey. Greg is a dork. Man, I don't know what is up with girls these days. It used to be a whole lot simpler in elementary school. The deal was, if you were the fastest runner in your class, you got all the girls. And in the 5th grade, the fastest runner was Ronnie McCoy. Nowadays, it's a whole lot more complicit. Now it's about the kind of clothes you wear or how rich you are or if you have a cute butt or whatever. And kids like Ronnie McCoy are scratching their heads wondering happened. The most popular boy in my grade is Bryce Anderson. The thing that really stinks is that I have always been into girls, But kids like Bryce have only come around in the last couple of years. I remember how Bryce used to act back in elementary school. Girls are stinky poos. Yeah, I don't think girls are stinky poos. But of course now, I don't get any credit for sticking with the girls all this time. Oops, my shoe. Like I said, Bryce is the most popular kid in our grade. So that leaves all the rest of us guys scrambling for the other spots. The best I can figure is that I'm somewhere around 52nd or 53rd most popular this year. But the good news is that I'm about to move up one spot because Charlie Days is above me and he's getting his braces next week. I tried to explain all this property stuff to my friend Raleigh, who is probably hovering right around the 150 mark, by the way. But I think it just goes in one ear and out the other with him. Comics. Now let's go back to page 47. Bye-bye. See you next time. And don't forget to subscribe. Let's go back to page 47.